Hi everyone, welcome back to Soft Power Project. And yes, I'm actually recording right now, so which means this will be on my YouTube channel as well. And I'll leave the information in the description box, so come and check out my YouTube channel. I will be uploading the video footage of the interview as well on the channel, so come and show me some love. And also, I wanted to say, thank you so much for anyone who has emailed me or DM'd me about how much you like the episode and how much these really inspired you. Specifically, these filler episodes. I call them filler because I'm just talking to myself, and the purpose of these episodes was actually to fill the gap in between the interviews. And as you know, scheduling interviews and editing interviews takes a lot more time. And so I thought, hey, I probably need to do these kind of small, short episodes in between just so I can keep up with the consistent publishing schedule. So I've been calling them filler episodes, but now I don't know. I think you guys seem to really like it. And I have a lot of fun recording it, so maybe they're not fillers anymore. But anyhow, please come to, if you're listening on Spotify, leave me a review. And if you're on Apple, also give me a review as well. That will mean so much to me. Now, in today's episode, I wanted to talk about, well, I have a little confession to make. I just got back from a mini vacation with my daughter. And as you know, I'm a single mom. So spending time with my daughter, it's so important to me. And couple months ago, I was asking my daughter, hey, where do you want to go this summer during your summer vacation? I probably cannot take you too far or cannot take you abroad, but I can take you somewhere, in Taiwan. That's where I live. And she usually really liked going away, but she was not very enthusiastic. Like she was like, let me think about it. And I was a little taken aback, but after a couple of days, I asked her again, how come you weren't, you're not as excited as I expected? And she said, it's because mommy was working a lot in the past 2 vacations. Ooh, and that really hit me. The past 2 vacations I took her on, one was in Japan, and that was about a year and a half ago. And last year I took her in a resort hotel and somewhere in Taiwan as well. That was one of the vacation. And for those vacations, I was working. I had this amazing job, and I was so proud of myself for the fact that I was supporting myself, supporting my daughter on my own. And I was so proud of myself for the fact that I could take her on a vacation. And I really wanted to go all out. So I spent everything that I could on the vacation. I mean, not in a very extravagant way, but in a way where we stayed in a nice hotel. I did not set a budget on food. I took her to a Pokemon Center and she picked out whatever she wanted. And we went to Disneyland, and because it was so damn hot in the middle of the summer, if you've been, each line was like 120-minute wait and it was insane. So I fast passed every single ride, and you know how expensive that was. And because it was so hot, we spent so much time in the gift shop. So I actually spent a lot of money on that trip. I don't even know how much. And we stayed in a nice hotel and everything. But because I was working hard And I thought I had to work really hard. I couldn't like schedule these meetings in a different time. I was online. I was attending meetings when I'm not in the park with her. I was attending meetings. I was 1 hour meeting turned into two, turned into three. And during the vacation last year, I took her to a really nice resort hotel, and it had like water park, and it even had like spa. I mean, spas for me, but just picture a really nice resort. And yeah, it was beautiful, but I was stuck in a meeting, and I think it was like, I told my daughter it was an hour, but it ended up to be like 3 hours because, yeah, it was just a mess. And when it got to the point where I kind of knew that I wouldn't be in that company for a very long time. So it was a lot of stress as well. But because, I felt like I had to take my daughter somewhere, I had to show her a good time. So I took her on the vacation anyway, but I was working quite a lot. I was in the meeting quite a lot. But I had no idea at the time how much that would have affected her. Because I thought she's in a nice hotel, she's getting good food. I still take her to like water parks and stuff, and she should be fine. But it wasn't until this year when she told me that she was a little disappointed how much I worked, that really, really hit me. So the confession is that I forgot the actual point with taking vacation, or I forgot what quality time is. And I was proving to myself, not her, I was proving to myself that I could do it, that I am a capable single mom, that I could take my daughter on great vacation, that I could expense it all on my own. I was proving to myself. And it was for my ego. It wasn't for her. So this time around, this past week, I didn't take her to anywhere fancy. In 2 hours car ride, we went to a bed and breakfast in Hualien. It's a small city here in Taiwan. Beautiful, beautiful city. Beautiful, beautiful place next to the ocean. And we didn't plan anything. It was so chill that I basically asked her, what do you want to do? And do you want to go to night markets? Do you want to go walk along the beach? Do you want to go to a cafe? Do you just want to stay in a room and just chill and watch movies with mommy? And yeah, so we kind of didn't have a schedule. We had amazing food, amazing bed and breakfast. It wasn't a resort at all. I ended up spending probably, I don't know, a fraction of what I spent compared to the previous trips. Fraction. And I asked her yesterday, did you have fun? And she said yes. That was one of the best trip she had ever had. And that really hit me because, man, I'm so glad that I've understood now what quality trip means. And that helps me to even redefine what wealth is. And I just felt like I'm like the wealthiest person I'm able to take a trip. I have the time, I have the means, and I'm able to just connect with her. And my daughter is 11, and you know how it is with preteens. They're changing. They're they're turning, and she's turning into this incredible young woman. And it's just so fun to connect with her and learn who she is as an individual, and really just to spend time with her and joke with her and have fun with her. And honestly, before the trip, I was really worried about not being able to spend that much on her because, again, this year has been a lot of me resetting. So I'm earning, but also at the same time, I have to really dig into my savings as well. So financial stress is a little bit there. And I was worried that the quality of the trip it's not going to be there. It's not going to be as I expected. But as it turns out, money is not really important. It's just how much I could be there with her, for her. And we ended up having the best bed and breakfast ever. It's literally one of the best. I cannot recommend that place enough. So if you wanted a good recommendation to go to Hualien in Taiwan, let me know, message me. And we have the best food. I have eaten so much over the 3 days. And yeah, sometimes it's worth thinking about, are you doing it for your own ego? Are you proving something? What is the intention? And it does take a bit of a courage to dig into that. But I'm so happy that I did. I'm so happy she was able to talk to me and told me that I focused way too much on work during the previous trips. And I told her, Mommy will change. And I did. And then I asked her, did you feel the change? Like, are you happy on this trip? And she said yes. And I wanted her to know that as well. You know, when you communicate your needs, it's a good thing. You don't have to shove it down. You don't have to suppress it. When you communicate it, people who loved you, they will listen and they will make it a change. And yeah, so no matter what you're doing today, take some time to ask yourself why you're doing it. Who are you doing it for? Is it for your ego? Or is it really for your higher self? And I'm so glad that I took that trip with her. And I feel like I am the luckiest and the wealthiest woman on earth. And thank you guys so much for all the support. And please let me know if you wanted to listen to any specific topic. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll talk to you guys next time.